Hey, blessings everyone. This is Yanni, the only lochologist. Today is, I think, the 27th, right? Is it? I don't know. I work
24.
It's where did I get 27 from? Wow, that's so strange.
23rd was yesterday.
20, okay, the 24th. The reason why you guys haven't seen me posting videos is because I forgot my tripod in New Jersey where I put my my video phone on, and because when you guys know the last time we were here, you know, we had to rush back to New Jersey because of Jimmy's mother taking a turn for the worse and she ended up transitioning. So you guys know about that. And long story short, I just forgot the tripod. So we've been working non-stop. Today's actually our slowest day, which is rare. The only day that we have one client, this queen who's been with us for a couple of years. And then I am jumping back in my bed. Yeah, we've been working non-stop. But anyway, I met a few of you new clients. It was great meeting you guys. We still have a couple of time slots left. The only days we have open for new clients is, if today's the 24th, it will be Thursday and Friday. And just like maybe 3 or 4 time slots left. Saturdays booked, Sundays booked, Mondays booked up. All right, and that's it. So again, sorry we haven't been posting videos. Remember, if you still want to grab a couple of those time slots, that's fine. If you're a new client, if you're a regulars, you guys already know how to reach me. How does it hair feel?
Good.
You enjoy that wash.
Yeah.
You're sticking
Time to fall asleep.
Yeah, I know that. That's why usually I'll put my music on, but like, you know what? I know Jimmy going and take his time. Let you just get a nice little snooze. I know you took a nice little shot eye. Yeah. What was I saying? So remember, if you're trying to book us for the New Jersey location, if you call, remember to speak your name, just your first name. I do not need a last name, and telephone number very slowly and very clearly so I can write it down. Okay, please be patient. I usually return calls between the hours of 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. I will return your call. Okay, luckily I did get a couple of videos of new clients talking about their experience. I'll post that when we get back to Jersey, God willing, or sometime, whenever. For Jersey people, we'll be back in March, so stay tuned for when I post those dates. Don't book now for Jersey. Lean forward, tip for me, Queen. Thank you. All right, so when we start back in March, God willing, I will post for Jersey. We stop on the 30th for Georgia. And then all of February, we are off because we work in cycles. For the new people subscribing, I work in cycles, meaning I'm working for about 2.5 weeks, around 17, 18 days in New Jersey. Then we take a break in Georgia, I'm sorry. Then we take a break in February. Then March is New Jersey. April is Georgia. Break in May. And then we repeat the cycle. That's how it's done. Okay? I just wanted to put that out there. This is nice and warm, so hold on, I'm put a little bit of. You dealing with any itching?
No.
Oh, look at you. A lot of people this winter coming in saying that they've been itchy. Me too. My skin has been itching. I swear, like old age, my skin gets so dry now, and I drink water like crazy. So it's not even a water thing.
Not that it's getting dry, you clog it up.
Yeah. Yep.
My scalp has been flaky,
Flaky.
But I get that after a while it gets real
Yeah, this time of day, a lot of people coming in complaining about itching. So anyway, guys, let me ask you guys a question. If your comments at the bottom of this page, it's a little warm, so that's gonna put it. I don't want it to burn you. It's a little extra warm. How does that feel?
It's good.
It's good? Okay. So guys, I want to ask you a question. Leave your comments up below this this post. What is the most ridiculous thing anybody has ever told you about your locks? Like the most ridiculous stereotype, misconception that you have heard. I'll go first. I came up with this topic the other day, but again, I didn't have my tripod to post it. So one time, Jimmy and I was in the gym, working out, minding we own business, right? Because we stay to ourselves. We've always been like that, right? Doing we little bench presses, whatever. Jimmy, you remember that?
Yeah.
You know where I'm going? And this guy walked up, Shell, out of nowhere, in the gym with people around. Oh my God, y'all got weed? he said
What?
it, I'm dead friggin' serious. Jimmy looked at him like, because Jimmy had his locks back then, of course he did. My locks long, both our locks are wrapped up. I in the gym, I have on my, just so happened that day I was wearing my red, gold, and green tam. So he was like, y'all got weed? And we are looking at him like, what? The funky monkey? You just asked me?
I like that one.
Yeah, I try not to cuss. No, not really. You guys know I like to cuss. But that's to tell you, they didn't even have a cuss word for what he said. Yeah, because you're dread, right? You're Jamaican, right? And I'm like, he was so freaking loud. So that being said, has anyone ever, have that ever happened to you? Not the weed thing, but has anyone ever asked you something silly? Like, do you wash your hair? Or what else is there? People with dreads, they say dreads. I don't say dreads. People with dreads, they sell weed.
Yes, I've had that.
You've had that too?
Yeah, and I don't even smoke weed.
I don't even drink, neither do us.
So.
I don't even drink alcohol, neither
Yes.
does Jimmy. I don't even drink coffee.
Yeah.
Like you, but even if we were, because cannabis is legal in New Jersey, right? That none of that matters. Even if we were, you don't come up and the audacity.
Yes.
The audacity.
Yeah.
Dude came, Jimmy face was like, because he came from all, what the fuck, who sent you? Big, tall, white guy. Who sent you? I get that. That has happened. That one, or if I'm in a
My
place.
Aunt Medea said that's popo.
That's, yeah. Jimmy
I was
said that.
thinking that too.
That's
like,
like,
you
he
thought
tried,
it was
yeah,
undercover.
yeah, right. Big white guy, but one time I was it actually that was that same gym. So I was in the bathroom. I had on my Rasta colors Tams because yes, okay. I was born into the Rasta culture, so I still wear Rasta color stuff. And one of the things I hate is when, because one, I have a Trinidadian accent, so when people, and I'm sorry, a lot of it is white people, but people see it, black people do it too. When they hear my accent and they see me having locks and I'm wearing my Rasta colors, they assume I'm Jamaican. And I think that's an insult to all Caribbean islands, and I'll tell you why. We all sound differently. I know you Americans, no matter what race you are, you think we sound the same, we really don't, right? And I love my Yardie people, Jamaicans. I love you all, you Yardie, you know that, right? I love my Yardie people. But when you, first of all, not everyone who is close to the equator is Jamaicans. There are, even if you don't guess Trinidad, there's so many other Caribbean islands. So what happens when they see me with locks and my head wrapped up, I did my African wrap or whatever, oh, you Jamaican man, Irie man. And I'm like, what the fuck? Jamaicans don't even sound like that. You watch Cool Runnings back in the 90s? And you honestly think that's how we, yeah, because you got dreads, man, Irie man. Oh my God. You want to see me flip? Jimmy does look at me like, take it back, take it.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so, the stereotype is real. So, have you ever gotten that stereotype along with your locks, with your accent, right?
Yeah.
But at least with you, they're going to guess right with you because you're
Well, no, I'm not. I'm from Guyana.
Oh God, why don't you Jamaican?
That's all right.
You see, I just did the same thing with me.
A lot of people ask me if I'm Jamaican. It's
No, it's not your accent. I don't know why I thought you told me before. No.
Okay.
I wouldn't guess that. No,
Yeah.
no, not in the guess. I don't know where I thought before you told me you. I know you're Caribbean.
Yes.
Right, so it's not your accent or anything like that, because you still sound more American than Caribbean anyway. Right. I knew you were Caribbean. I just thought it was. I don't know why I thought we discussed that.
Oh, okay.
Some way or form. Yeah, it's not. I didn't do what people do because I heard the accent and assume it's Jamaican. No. Right?
Yeah.
But you've had that happen to you too, right?
I have.
Yeah. So, you guys with locks, tell us the stereotype, right? That people with locks can't get, that was another one growing up. I grew up in the 70s. You have locks, you can't get a job. right?
Yeah.
Locs has come a long way where there are now people in banks with locs, especially in my country where I'm from. Years ago, you could work at a bank on the islands. You could have the big jobs, the big wig jobs, right? You had so-called dreadlocks, natty, whatever you want to call bungo dread, natty dread.
Yeah.
You was a bad boy. You know, that was the stigma to it. So I grew up with stigmas and stereotypes from our own people on the island. We just became a long way. My parents were one of the first set to have locks because it was deemed as not just unprofessional, unkept. You don't bathe, you don't wash your hair. Right, exactly. You're not educated, you haven't been in school, you're illiterate, you know. So with that, of course we know now that's furthest from the truth, but there's a new type of stigma to it.
Yes.
Right? Especially
Now
for young black men.
You're a drug dealer.
Yeah, especially for young, yes. So leave your comments about what you think about how far we've come in the Loc community, and if you have ever experienced a stereotype or a stigma. I am blessed with some of the most amazing clients that come to us, professionals from doctors to lawyers, both here and New Jersey. You guys know who you are. We're so proud of you guys, you know, and so I know we shatter the stereotype, but the rest of the public is still holding on to that stereotype, because you could be a bad boy like Caribbean people say, and you could be bald-headed.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
You could be bald-headed. You could have braids. Right? A mohawk. Whatever. The hair doesn't determine who you become. That is your personality. You chose that. It's not the hair. Right? I've never committed a crime in my life. Okay? So, all right, leave your comments. Tell us what you think. I'm about to go bless her crown. Her hair takes like 40 minutes. I've been doing her hair for a minute, so this will be done in like 2 seconds. All right? Stay tuned. Leave your comments, guys. Yeah, that was back in the day, man. Okay, we are back. Her hair is done. This took literally like 40 minutes. She could tell you. She would have been saying, "Yeah, you lied. You've been here for like 5 hours." No, I mean, quite a few of the new clients we saw in this cycle, they were all saying, "Jesus Christ, you move fast."
You do.
Yeah, I move very, very fast. We have clients who come to us on their lunch breaks. There are clients who come to us before they go to work. Jimmy's washes take longer than it does for me to do some of these here. Yeah, Jimmy does.
The wash is worth it.
The wash is worth the time, right?
Yeah.
So you want Jimmy to take his time, which he always does, no matter what. He always takes his time, and we were just talking about when she first started coming to me, her hair was shedding so badly, and now shedding is completely gone, because every time she comes and clients like her, Jimmy always give them a follicle treatment. So okay, leave your comments. Remember, today's topic is, what is the worst stereotype you have heard or experienced having locks? Right? And add a little story to it. If you're a person who's a doctor or just any kind of professional, it doesn't matter, and somebody thought you was what we say, a bad boy, you're selling drugs, walk up to you and ask you for weed, you know, or you pass in a neighborhood and because of your locks you was looked at weird, you know. I guess we've all experienced it. And what is the worst stereotype you have heard with locks? Okay, again, we are here until the 30th. We only have, today is Tuesday the 24th. We only have only 2 days left for new clients. The other days are completely booked up until we finish, and those 2 days are Thursday and Friday. Actually, Friday I only have one time slot left, but Thursday I think I have like maybe 3 times, so it's 3 or 4, and the rest of the days, all weekends, are completely booked up. Okay, so again, if you're booking, you can call, leave your voicemail. If speak your name and telephone number very slowly, very clearly. I do not need a last name. I will call you back between the hours of 4 and 7 p.m. All right, if you don't get us on this cycle, we will be back in April, God willing. And remember, we are moving to Atlanta. We've been at the same location for 9 years. Most of you know we work out of Norcross. So this is the last cycle in Norcross after 9 years. February the 11th will be 9 exact years. And we are now moving, not us moving to live, meaning the work is moving to Atlanta. right? We'll be in the heart of Atlanta from what I gathered. Okay? So leave your comments and stay tuned. How does your hair feel?
Great.
Yeah? Right. I sprayed you a little extra with some rose water. And looking forward to seeing your daughter.
Yes.
All right. Leave your comments, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Your hair looks amazing.
Thank you so much.
It smells good, right?
Yes.